The Enigmatic Lighthouse. Once upon a time, on a desolate stretch of coastline, there stood an old, enigmatic lighthouse known as the Sentinel. It was a towering structure of weathered stone and rusted iron, perched on the edge of jagged cliffs that overlooked the relentless, churning sea. The lighthouse had guided countless ships safely through treacherous waters for centuries, but it was also shrouded in mystery. For generations, the locals had whispered tales of ghostly apparitions and eerie sounds emanating from the lighthouse. Some believed it to be cursed, while others thought it was inhabited by a solitary keeper who rarely ventured into town. One stormy night, as lightning forked across the sky and waves crashed violently against the cliffs, a young woman named Amelia found herself seeking refuge in the small coastal village. She was a skilled cartographer, and her mission was to chart the treacherous waters for a newly formed shipping company. Amelia had heard the legends of the Sentinel, but paid little heed to superstition. As the storm raged on, Amelia decided to seek shelter in the lighthouse. She had been warned by the villagers not to approach it, but her curiosity got the better of her. She climbed the steep, winding path to the lighthouse's entrance, her lantern flickering in the howling wind. Inside, the lighthouse was unlike anything she had ever seen. The walls were adorned with peculiar symbols, and the air felt heavy with an unexplainable presence. Amelia cautiously ascended the spiral staircase to the lantern room, where a brilliant beam of light pierced the darkness. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the chamber. "You shouldn't have come here," it whispered. Amelia spun around to find a figure cloaked in shadows, its face obscured. Fear gripped her, but she pressed on, determined to uncover the truth. The figure introduced itself as Elias, the lighthouse keeper, and began to recount the history of the Sentinel. Elias revealed that the Sentinel was not merely a lighthouse, but a portal to a realm beyond our own. Long ago, a group of seafarers had discovered this secret and harnessed its power for their own gain. They became immortal, cursed to roam the seas for eternity, luring unsuspecting ships to their doom. Elias himself was a guardian, tasked with preventing these cursed souls from wreaking havoc. He had watched over the Sentinel for centuries, alone and burdened with the knowledge of the trapped souls. Amelia, moved by Elias's story, offered to help him break the curse. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey to confront the cursed seafarers and free the tormented souls. Their quest took them to uncharted waters, where they faced monstrous sea creatures and treacherous storms. As they neared their goal, they discovered that breaking the curse required a sacrifice, one that Elias was willing to make. In a climactic battle against the cursed seafarers, Elias unleashed the power of the Sentinel, freeing the trapped souls at the cost of his own existence. With the curse broken, Amelia returned to the village, forever changed by her encounter with the Sentinel. The lighthouse remained silent, its secrets now known to only a few. The legends surrounding it grew stronger, and the villagers told stories of a brave cartographer who had dared to challenge the enigmatic lighthouse and emerged with a tale of heroism and sacrifice. And so, the Sentinel continued to stand, its light once again guiding ships safely through the treacherous waters, its mysteries hidden from the world, waiting for the next curious soul to unlock its secrets.